Open the RICOH design software on your computer. In the lower left corner is an icon that says Manual. If at any time you want to view the instruction manual on the software, click on this icon and it will take you to that. So let's click on Easy Designer. We can choose a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, a tote bag, or any other material that maybe we're going to be printing on. We also have the option to select the thickness of the garment. So we're going to select a t-shirt and we're going to select normal. It is important that you choose the right garment and the thickness because that is going to tell the printer the amount of ink to use when it's printing. Click on Select Tray. And there are two trays. They're called platens. The A4 is the one that comes with the printer, and it is the black piece that's in the tray that you lay your garment or your project or your sweatshirt onto. That one comes with the printer. The A5 is a smaller platen for doing socks, the sleeves of t-shirts, or any small project, and that is an optional one that you can purchase from any JUKI dealer. So we're going to use the A4 because that's the one that we have with our printer, and we can choose portrait or landscape. We're going to choose portrait for this. Click on Prepare Garment. And what this is doing is it's just giving you a visual of how you should put the garment into the tray. It's important that you place the garment correctly for a portrait or landscape so that when it's printed, it will be printed in the correct orientation. So let's click on Select Image and go find the image that we want to print. So in Easy Designer, you have the option to take a photo, so you can use the webcam of your computer and take a photo, or you can import photos from your smartphone, your smart device, or your tablet. Use it a USB cord, or you can import from a smart device or a tablet with the wireless network. But we're going to import from a smart device using the USB. So I have my phone hooked up to my computer with a USB cord. So I'm going to click on that, and I already have my cable connected, so I'm going to start importing. And it is looking through my phone now, and it's going to bring up all of the photos that are on my phone. This could take just a minute depending on how many photos you have. And I have quite a few photos on my phone. So I'm going to go to page 2, and I'm going to select this photo. I'm going to click OK, and it's going to bring my image in now to the software. And there is the image that I have brought in from my phone. But it's in the wrong orientation. I need to flip it around. So we can go down to Rotate and click on Rotate. It will rotate in 45-degree increments. And now I have it positioned the way I want to print it. This is the area that I have to print. So I want to print it as large as I can get it. So I'm going to click on any of these circles and click, hold, and drag, and you can enlarge your photo. If I click on this one, it's going to enlarge proportionally, so you don't have to worry about distorting your photo. So you can click onto any of those. So now I could print, but I have some other options over here that I can work with. So auto adjustment. If you turn that on, it will process your image and auto adjust it. If you like that, leave it as is. If you don't, just click off again and it takes you back to your original photo. We also have blur edges. This is a photo, so it has that sharp, straight edge. But look what happens if I click on blur. You see it's a softer edge up there. Let me reduce it a little bit and you can see better. So that may be an option that you want to use. I'm just going to enlarge it back. And I'm going to click off the blur edges because I don't want that for this. We have brightness and contrast. And we also have trim down here. Now trim is like cropping. So I'm going to select trim, and it puts the photo back into the original way it was brought into the software. And now I can click on any of these circles and crop my photo. So I want to bring this in just a little bit, get rid of some of that extra decking space there, and just get a little bit closer of the, this is actually my grandson and his dog sitting on the front porch. Click crop, and now it has made those adjustments. I'm going to click OK, and it's brought it back into the software now, and you see my adjustments have been made. And I'm going to enlarge this. So now that I got rid of some of that extra on the photo, I can actually make it larger so that you can see the subjects in the photo better. Two more things that I have to do before I print, if I choose to, is I can adjust the brightness and the contrast. I usually like to work with the contrast first, and you see what happens. It's changing the color of this. It's making it more color or less. And for this photo, I think as it was set up works, so it's back to the original start position. Now I can go to brightness, click on that and drag, and you see what's happening. It is changing the brightness of the photo. So choose an area that you like. And now we're ready to print. It's as simple as that. We're going to click on print. The printer that we're using is the RICOH Ri 100 printer. This is going to come up all the time. Print quality, you can change this. I use fine all the time. And we're going to click on print. And now it's telling us that we're ready to start printing. All we have to do is load our garment into our tray, put the tray into the printer, and when I click Start Printing, it's going to send this over to the printer. A blue light will start to flash on the front of the printer, and when it does, you'll press that button and your garment will print. If you want to go back to the original to either print another one or maybe change that, you can click that, or if you go back to the top, it takes you back to the beginning of the software. So we'll click print one more. It took me back to where I was working in the software, and I can now exit out or continue to work with that photo or bring a different photo in to work with.